The next one is to create a routine. Routines can really help, as I said before, with not having to plan from scratch every day. We know that we do this at this time and we just automatically start doing it. So if you're talking to a learner about creating a routine, it's useful to have them self-assess when their best time of day might be. They probably have to attend a class at a certain time, and that's kind of non-negotiable, but they might be able to do their homework at a time that they're the most alert, that they feel the most confident. For me, that would be morning. For some people, it's evening. It just depends. But if they can self-assess that and use that information, that can be really great. Then I would suggest that every time they sit down to work, whether it's with you or in the classroom or by themselves doing their homework, that there's some kind of opening thing that happens. It could be a song that every time before they get started, they play that song. It could be a chime on their phone, like sounds that our phones make when they ring. It could be, for me, for example, it could be sitting down and having a cup of tea. But something that you repeat every day, again, can tell your brain, oh, this is the learning time, it's starting now. And it just kind of switches us on. So I'm going to talk about focus exercises as well when we get a little further along, because those can also be an open exercise. The next one on the list is caffeine, yes or no. For some people, caffeine can be motivating because it's stimulating, it wakes us up, and it's also, like I said with my tea, it can be your sort of get going in the morning reminder that it's time to start. But just as it's stimulating to motivation, it can also be stimulating to anxiety. So again, it's a self-assessment piece. Is it making you feel good to have a cup of coffee or tea? Is it helping you focus? Then great. And if it's not, maybe reducing that is a great idea. The next one, so when I say an app, I'm talking about on our phones. There are lots of apps available that can help with things like calming or focusing exercises, short meditations, nature sounds that you can put on and listen to. So all those things can help with motivation because it's kind of like suddenly there is another influence and you don't feel so alone in getting started. I'll give you a few suggestions to try, and they will be available on the TLG website. They were just suggested to me and I tried them out, and each one of the apps has a free something. So I usually only just use the free thing. I don't move on to whatever it is they want me to pay for. It depends on the learner. Some of them might be frustrated by that, but I've just learned to just take the free thing and use it and not bother with the other things. So they might like to try it. I would, if you're going to recommend an app to someone, I would try it yourself first, just to see, and then you can kind of tell them what I said. Oh, there's this that's free, but there's that that's not. So it's up to you if you think it might work. Lastly, in creating a routine, a timer can be really useful because it sort of breaks the work into chunks and lets the learner know, I don't have to sit here forever. I'm just going to do this until this timer runs out. It can be motivating because it helps you get started, just to know that you only have to do this for 15 minutes and then you get a break.